Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the first episode of Kage Plays Games. Basically, everybody seems to have their own YouTube channel nowadays, doing something or another. So, what I'm going to be doing, since I play a large amount of video games, is I'm going to do game reviews for either my friends that want to know what games they should be buying out there, or just anybody who wants to know. So today's episode, I'm going to be doing a short review of the new Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City. All right. So to start it off, the game itself, the story mode, is it kind of ties into the Resident Evil 2, and it's got a couple of cool things going for it there because you get to run into some of the classic characters, and there's actually a scene or two from Resident Evil 2 that they've overhauled extensively. Obviously, Leon S. Kennedy is looking way better now, with the graphics that we could do nowadays than what we could do back in Resident Evil 2. So if you're looking for a small trip of nostalgia, then that's a good thing. Um, the the story itself is a little off kilter. It's not the Resident Evil story for everybody. It's not exactly what you would expect from a Resident Evil game. They definitely went a little off to the right field on this one, which I'm not saying is necessarily a bad thing, but for people who are used to the Resident Evil games and are looking for something that continues that Resident Evil style, you're going to be disappointed. Um, this game is more for people who like first-person shooters and could never get into the Resident Evil games because they were never a real, you couldn't shoot while moving kind of thing. And you could shoot while moving in this Resident Evil game, which is unheard of in any other Resident Evil games. So, it's got that for going for pros and cons. Now, the best thing about this game, to me, is the fact that it's four-player online multiplayer. So you can get three of your friends together, three other Resident Evil fans, or first-person shooter fans, or whatever, and you can all play together, play the storyline together, which I thought was really cool because I had a couple of friends playing, you know, when I was playing, and we all just got together and beat the storyline together. Um, Unfortunately, that's just about all of the good things about the game. The online multiplayer, and mind you, all of this is my opinion, but the online multiplayer was pretty terrible. Um, it was only 4 versus 4, which is kind of small for an online multiplayer, in my personal opinion. Uh, the way I see it is if you're gonna play an online multiplayer, there's better ones out there to play, like Call of Duty or Battlefield 3. I mean, adding zombies into the mix of online multiplayer is cool. It's definitely a change of pace. But when it comes to online play, I don't know, just play some Left 4 Dead or something. Uh, I personally, and so did all of my friends, we beat the campaign and we just left it at that. We didn't play any, we didn't really do the multiplayer much. It just wasn't, we either traded the game in or, sold it up or something like that. So, final verdict, Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City is a pretty fun game online with a couple of your friends. Just probably don't expect to get a whole lot of replay value after that. Um, in fact, I'm not even. I wouldn't say it would be worth its brand new cost. Probably wait for it to go used if you haven't already played it, and then get a couple of your friends together. Go ahead and grab it and beat the campaign together. Trade it up for the next game. So that's it for the first episode of Kage Plays Games. Hope you enjoyed it, and as I get new games, which will be happening all the time, I'll throw up more reviews. Stay classy, Watertown.